Now, look at this with me. The more you hear these negative stories about you, the worse you feel. And this emotional scale inside you is a vibrational scale as well. And so the more your attention is out of control and paying attention to all of the wrong thoughts that the mind is throwing out, all of the wrong images, the lower your vibration becomes. Now, many of us travel in our world filled with epic beauty. There is endless, epic diversity and beauty in the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the landscapes, the skies, the cosmos. There's so much diverse beauty there to be experienced. And many of us travel to see this beauty. And when we arrive at it, and you get to that scene of the colossal mountains on the horizon, and the stunning night sky, and the valleys, and you get a glimpse of the wildlife, what happens is we feel the beauty. And if you really slow down enough to have awareness about what's going on, it's not that those things are bringing beauty into you. It's that when you see them, they are so powerful that the ego takes a knee. They are so overwhelming in their size, in their beauty. And in that moment, all you can pay attention to is what you are seeing. And the moment the ego wants to fire up and add something, it's then that you die to that moment. When the ego steps in and says, look at the beautiful mountains, that's it. It's over now. You're dead to the moment. Because when you go to these places, the beauty is not coming from there. The beauty is shutting down the mind, the chatter, the movement, and the mind lets go, and what actually happens is that beauty rises from within you. That sense of unconditional love and wonder and majesty, it actually rises from inside of you. And the reason you couldn't feel it is because of the chatter. And so many will then say, I don't have the luxury of going to nature, but I can promise you that in time, if you learn to pay attention to the part of you that grew you from child to man, that same source which is twinkling the stars and growing the forest and meandering the rivers, that same force that has the birds singing, the clouds moving, the leaves falling. When you find the origin of that force inside you, and you find the control of your attention to have attention on that force, when you enter that space, you will find that even a mundane trip to the supermarket can have the same vibrance and wonder and beauty that the mountain range can, or the night sky can. Because no longer do you diminish the experience with the word mundane. No longer do you see it with memory. Those things that you repeat over and over, you don't tend to relate to them in the moment. You relate via memory, often autopilot in fact. And so you are not there seeing the vibrance, the vitality of the colours. The experience of, wow, I'm here, I'm alive. But you better believe if you have a near-death experience today and then you walk in a supermarket, you'll feel it because you'll be walking in gratitude and thanksgiving that you're still here. Whereas if you don't have the near-death, you've lost track. You've lost track of seeing the world with fresh eyes.